Okay. My name is Gwen. I'm a trans woman, which means the only difference between me and any other woman you might know is that no one's surprised when they find out that I'm a squirter. Squirt Zone didn't laugh right here, so we're gonna get wet. Okay. I know what you're thinking. I am circumcised. Not enough, though. Not nearly enough. I wish they took off a lot more. I want to start a band made up exclusively of me and other trans women, and we're called Boys to Women. Auditions are later tonight. Okay, I think a lot of you might fit the, whatever the word is there. I'm starting to think that the Catholic Church did a real number on me. I've been getting my revenge, though. I recently started cyberbullying my old youth minister. Him and his wife are expecting a kid, and they posted one of those gender reveal videos online. You ever see those? I just left a comment that said, "Yeah, for now." Get back to me in 13 years, PJ. Let's talk then. This guy's almost 50, still going by PJ. It's about time we start going by Paul there, buddy. I don't know. I've been doing that joke for a little bit. I posted my own video online. I posted a video of me doing that joke. The thing is that I tagged PJ, though. What I'm trying to say is I think I have borderline personality disorder. I think that's the problem. Oh, no one laughed at that one because you all have it. No, I have a plan, though. This is my plan. I'm going to go to a doctor, and I'm going to tell them that I've already been diagnosed with borderline personality disorder. Then they'll either just give me the medicine or realize that I'm lying about having a borderline personality disorder diagnosis and diagnose me with borderline personality disorder. Pretty smart. 75% of people diagnosed with borderline personality disorder, female, so gender affirming, pretty cool. 100% of men have borderline personality disorder. They just think it's gay to talk to a doctor. So then we all suffer. It's a problem. I'm mentally ill. All my friends are mentally ill. I don't like it when they're in therapy, though. Look, I know I'm a controlling, manipulative, jealous friend. What the therapist doesn't know is how adorable I am. Who's talking? No, you talk all you want. I don't care. This is all very stupid. Hey, I'm on estrogen testosterone blockers, so I'm going through a second puberty because the first time was so much fun, I thought I'd do it again. Before estrogen testosterone blockers, when I get horny, I'd be like, "Arr!" And now, when I get horny, I'm like... So it's different. I like that you still like the joke, even though you really didn't get a good view of it. That's fine. People ask me if that's really the only difference. It's like, I don't know, I used to love Funko Pops for some reason. I don't know what that was about. So wait outside of Hot Topic for the new Captain America Funko Pop. What's the word? Pop. Okay. From where I'm sitting, it's hard to tell if Marvel movies are getting worse or if the estrogen is working. It's one of the two. It's hard to tell. The kids I grew up with who I used to read Marvel comics with, they're now the most transphobic people I know. And it's like, I'm injecting chemicals into my body to shapeshift. How's this not the coolest shit you've ever heard of? These people are on board with the idea of an infinite amount of Spider-Men, but there's only 2 genders. That's where they draw the line. I didn't date a lot before transition. I thought I was going to sneeze, and then I didn't sneeze. You guys ever do that?
Yes. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. I want to sneeze. Okay. That's just weird. Okay. Guess I'll look at the light. Are you a doctor? Look at the light. No, look at the eclipse. It'll take care of the borderline personality disorder. Show me your medical degree. Okay. I don't know. Before transitioning, I didn't date a lot. I'd mostly just have sex with women who are mad at their boyfriends. And they'd always turn to me after and be like, you're just not like the other guys. I'd be like, yeah, I know. And we're gonna have a conversation later. I'm not gonna tell you that I'm trans now, you know? You just had sex with your fiance's cousin. What kind of person are you, you know? They had a kid named Mason. He's probably like 10 now. I don't know. Did I ruin his life or did they ruin his life when they named him Mason? You know, who knows? Okay. Now when I have sex with cis women, sometimes they'll turn to me and be like, you know, this is my first sapphic lesbian experience. And I don't know if this makes me transphobic or homophobic. But even I'm like, eat a pussy and get back to me. You know, we can be gay together, but do the work. Jesus Christ. You ever strap in that feedback? Nope. Okay. I don't know. Stacey, how much time do I have left? Is anybody in the room producing? Okay, I'm just gonna do an hour. It doesn't matter. I don't know. I was hanging out with a couple friends the other day, and one of them said, let's play Fuck, Marry, Kill. I said, cool, I'll kill myself. And then whatever you guys want to do after that, that's fine by me. You know, I already got what I wanted out of this. I've been blowing up on Instagram a little bit lately, brag, and I was looking into how to monetize my Instagram. But turns out that I've threatened to kill myself on Instagram too many times to monetize my Instagram. Which really makes me want to threaten to kill myself on Instagram. Got Cool Ranch Doritos, that's pretty cool. Okay. Oh no, she's sad. I'm not suicidal, guys. You know, I'm happy. I think we all have these dark thoughts, though. You know, I think we all have these dark thoughts. You know, Angelina Jolie once hired a hitman to murder her.
What? Really?
Yeah, I read that on the internet, so. But the hitman talked her out of it. What a shame. Another millennial trying to get out of work. It's a problem in this country. No one wants to do their goddamn job anymore. Okay, I am suicidal, God. You got it out of me, whatever. Walter White gif, you know, you got me. How'd you like the Walter White gif thing? That's a new one. Okay. Terrified. Okay, I think that's the light. Cool. No, I am suicidal, whatever. You know, I went on a drinking binge the other day. And I was messaging men on Hinge, the real self-harm. And one of them said, do you have any plans for tonight? And I said, yeah, I was thinking about maybe killing myself. And he said, that's selfish. No, I've heard that before. He went on to say, if you're going to kill yourself, you should take out Elon Musk in the process. He's my boyfriend now. Okay, the suicide stuff's dark. I'm going to lighten the mood. When I was a kid, my mom molested me. And that tension that you feel is kind of what sucks about it now. People love to complain about their mom, but when I join in, I've ruined game night, you know? The night that my mom molested me, my dad and my older brother went on an overnight Boy Scout trip. And I got molested? My dad is a deacon in the Catholic Church. And my mom molested me? Okay, you're tightening up on me. It's something my mom said to me the night she molested me. Okay, I'm gonna do some impressions, then I'm gonna leave. This first impression is what it would sound like if Tim Allen came out as trans. The second impression. The second impression is what it would sound like if a beloved Nintendo character came out as trans. It's me, I'm Maria. And this last one is I don't want to do this last. It's like the law, you know. This last one is what it would sound like if Donald Trump came out as trans. Quite frankly. Come on. You ever start doing something, you realize you're a huge fucking hack and maybe you should quit comedy? Gwen Rose, hack comic, tranny whore, folks, but we like her. She's one of the good ones. Bye, everybody.